What is going on, guys? FMU here, and this is my freaking second attempt at recording this because I got halfway through it earlier and I had a crash dump. I never get crash dumps, and I've had to uninstall and reinstall the game, and hopefully, fingers crossed and touch wood and all that stuff, it might be okay, but we'll see. So this is a special episode today. It's the youth intake day. We're going to have a look at those in a moment. First of all, I want to talk about our reputation. We are struggling to attract players. Only a very few players will come to the club now because our reputation is so low, despite us being top of League One and all that sort of stuff. It's making the game much more realistic, much more exciting for me. I'm enjoying the challenge immensely, but you have to really wait it out, and the players that do want to join are from lower leagues and youth players from lower leagues and aren't really the standard of player we need and require to really kick on, so it's making it a challenge. However, if you wait for a while, keep looking at the free transfers, you do eventually get players that desperately want to get a club, and you get some bargains, and that is what we have done in the arrival of Andy Carroll. He's joined on a free. He was released by Fulham in the summer after a £400,000 move from West Brom. He had a very good season a couple of years back at West Brom in the Championship. So I've just brought him in, and I'm hoping that he will give good competition for Markman, who has been our lone striker for the majority of the season, but he started getting knocks here and there, and you know, I needed to bring in a replacement, a backup, sorry, or somebody to challenge him. We do have Andy Moran on loan from Fleetwood. This going back to, it's difficult to get players to come to the club, even on loan now, because the clubs are saying we want them to play for better, you know, a better quality of team. We're top of League One, for God's sake, but the reputation really plays into it. He's been on loan at Gateshead, where he got 6 goals in 15 in the conference, so he's like the backup option, you know, if needed. So today is a youth intake day. We haven't had many come in, and I've had a quick view through them. It's one of the worst intakes I've had, to be fair, but let's get into it. So first of all, we have a goalkeeper who does not stand a chance, really. One, because he's an old regen. I have this thing now, I don't like the old regens. I don't know why. If they're an old regen face, it's very rarely they'll get an opportunity with me unless they're brilliant. It's stupid, I know, but it's just one of those. He is from Coventry, so he's a fairly local lad. We've then got Adam Brown, who looks like some guy you'd see in the Blue Oyster in the Police Academy films. Some of you will know what I'm talking about there, some of them won't. Fairly decent stats. They think he's going to be a decent player. Information wise, he's from Hinckley and he's a Hinckley fan, so that all, I think, in my personal experience, that does help in a respect that when you play these young lads, these local lads, the players from, say, I don't know, Stockport, for instance, will start looking and thinking, hey, they're giving these kids a chance. I'm going to go there as a youth candidate. And I honestly do think it does take it into account, somewhere deep down in the, you know, mechanics of the game. I think it does matter, because you'll notice when you play these kids, it will say at the bottom, the fans are ecstatic to see a local talent, you know, blah blah blah, and they won't put that in up for without some sort of reasoning into the mindset of players coming in through the youth setups at clubs and in, you know, via the youth candidate setups and stuff like that. So I do honestly think it plays some part, and obviously if your coaching range is expanded slightly, you know that they're going to see that you've got quite a broad youth setup, you know, in terms of where you will look and where you will bring players in from, and it gives them that opportunity to come here. They're going to get games. I mean, I always try to even give the crap ones a run out one way or another, whether it be out on loan or in the cup or at the end of the season. I just try to get them at least a game if I can, just so that if they do get released, it gives them a chance. People will say, well, he got, you know, the AI will think, well, he got a chance at Hinckley in League 1, League 2. Maybe we should give him a chance in the Conference North, Conference South, Northern Premier and all that jazz. But anyway, I'm getting carried away now. Jamie Davies, he looks fairly... So I just didn't know if you could change the background there. He looks fairly decent. They're expecting him to do well. This is another thing I want to talk about. I know it's all to do with potential ability and current ability and, you know, and all that sort of stuff. But it amazes me how often you see these players with very, very similar stats. Like, say, this guy, we could perhaps say have a clone of him up next, and he won't be good enough. And that's where I think sometimes I look at the coach summary and they're like, this guy's good. And I look and I think, I don't think he's very good. But I will stick with him. I'll learn him out, go through the development stage with him. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes they're wrong. It's just the way it goes. But there's a lot of cases. You've seen it in the past. I mean, I think it was last year's Hinckley save where I had a left back and a right back, and I was told they would be no good. And I played them, and eventually they represented England, and one of them moved on for about £15 million to Tottenham, just through giving them the chance. Their determination was high. Determination, for me, is a bigger factor every single season when it comes to these players that come through the youth team that aren't spectacular to start off with. I think they've worked on it. I might be wrong. This might just be personal experience, but for me, it's almost as if they've worked on it and made it. You know, they don't have to have great stats. If they're determined, they can be a good player. You know, kind of the Gary Neville syndrome. Gary Neville syndrome. Wasn't the best player by a long stretch. He admits that himself. But his determination, his desire, his work rate dragged him through. And I think that's very present in Football Manager today. So this guy, Jamie Davis, he is a local lad, kind of. He's from Rugby, so he's not too far away. We've got our Xavier English. What a guy. Oh, wow. Hello. He looks like he could be a decent player. I think we may possibly have the man who will step into Kazenga Lualawa's shoes. Pacey. Okay strength. Finishing is decent. Crossing needs a bit of working on, but his passing's good, his tackling's okay, his technique is good, vision, work rate, his determination, again 16, bang off the bat, that makes him good. I mean, he's dinky. Oh my days, he's 5'4" and he's only 8 stone. I bet he's not even 10 stone, wringing wet. And I can see him doing fairly well for us at some point. We'll have to work on him. Dual nationality, Jamaican English, from Coventry, so a localish lad. I'm happy with him. Very happy with him. Keith Fryatt. He looks like he means the biz. Holy moly, he's very good. You see, like I say, I skimmed over them and I didn't look at everything. Wow, his work rate is 19, his determination 15. Holy shite. He is strong. He's got good heading, good jumping reach, decent finishing. Long range is terrible. Marking's terrible. Passing's poor. Tackling's poor. His technique's not great. Positioning's not great. Off the ball's not great. But we will work with this young man. Wow, he looks like he means the business. Look at the seriousness on his face. He's like, I am here to stake a freaked up claim, my friend. Information wise, Michael Owen and Jim Bodle. I think he's Bodle. Bodle's not great, but the kids absolutely, you know, idolise him to a degree. And then, for those who don't know, yes, that is Michael Owen. He joined us in 2017 and has slowly progressed as he's gone along and got a lot better over the years. But yeah, they like him a lot as well. He's from the Neatham Friar, so he's a local boy. Oops. Luke Glover. They don't expect anything from him. Stats aren't great. He's got good work rate, but you know, we'll give him the friendly match and we'll see. Zach Guthrie. Interesting Barnet from Guthrie there. See, they say he's not good enough, but he's aggressive, but he's got good flair, his technique's decent. You see, sometimes a lot of it's to do with the in-game mechanic of the current and potential ability. I'm fully aware of that. But sometimes you have to think outside the box and you have to be brave and you have to think, you know what, screw you, match engine and AI and freaking coach summary, screw you, I'm going to give this kid a go. Might not be the case with this guy. But, again, look, Jim Boodle, they love him. But, you know, sometimes I will look at players like this and I'll think, screw it, I'm going to give him a go. Wow, holy freckles, Batman. This kid's a freckly guy. Alex Horton, potential to be a decent player. Now, you see, they're saying he's got the potential to be a decent player. For a striker, he's finishing his 5. Okay? His composure is 6. His concentration is 5. His determination 4. Decisions 6. He's poor ratings, but they rate him higher than they rate him, and he's got better stats. You see what I mean? Sometimes you have to think the potential ability is there, but with the work, will they get there or will they not? You know, you have to judge these things. You have to just sit there, and I go off this. There's no right or wrong way about it. It's just what I look at personally. For me, there's not enough there stats wise at the moment to suggest he could be anything. But youth team, under 21s, loan spell, and he could really kick up. You know, might not make it for us, but he could be a good player at another level, say conference, north, south, conference, you don't know. Stuart Jackson, I say he's not good enough. He's got pace. That is about it. His stats are pretty damn poor. Harry Naggington, here, what? He's got good stats. His passing's good. His heading is good. Determination 10. Teamwork and work rate are high. Aggression's higher than what I like. I don't like too much aggression in my players. His natural fitness is up there, and his stamina is up there. So he's got a good engine in him, and he's, you know, I would agree with them. He does have potential to be a useful player. Let's have a quick little look, see where he's from. Barry Quinn, he loves the Baz. A lot of people love the Baz. He's from the Nuneaton, local boy. Yeah, a lot of people do love the Baz. He's become a bit of a cult hero. Him and Dan Bisungo. I can't do AFC Hinckley without Barry Quinn and Dan Bisungo at some point. So John O'Connor, defender, 6'5", 13 stone, big guy, very determined, good heading. Bravery's okay and aggression's okay. You'd expect a bit more bravery from a big guy at the back. Strength isn't as good as it should be for a guy of 6'5", 13 stone. Natural fitness is good, and stamina is good, and his jumping reach is good. So he's a good header of the ball. He could, you know, we could perhaps work with him, put a bit into him. These sort of guys you have to put a lot more in. But if you look at this, I mean, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. It's poor. Vision 1, very poor. But I mean, I can't see me taking him on after the friendly, you know, after the match between them and the under-18s. I can't see it personally, but you never know. Wow, Ryan Tinsley. He's got his Robbie Savage haircut going on. See, they don't expect anything from him. Aggression's a bit up there, isn't it? Determination of 11, which is good. Work rate, which is good. Got good strength. Sorry, not got good strength, but got good stamina. Okay pace. Fitness is good. Acceleration is okay. Probably not going to get anything, but not to the point where he's an instant no. Charlie Webster, 6'1", 11 stone. Good fitness, good reach, stamina okay. Determination of 18. Good heading, leadership skills and work rate, and teamwork. Teamwork, work rate and determination at the lower levels could go well. I mean, he would probably, at the minute, he looks the sort of player that if I did sign him on a youth deal, he would be in the youth team, loaned out to the much lower leagues, and would probably get released by us. But the development, sometimes I will put the development into him, because I have had it where I've released players like him after a few years at the club, been loaned out. They've gone out, been released, gone to a team much lower, and then come back and they've played against me in the Football League. And, you know, you do get those stories. Trevor Wilding, or Wilding, however you want to pronounce it. And I think Brodel is Brody, because looking at that there, I've got a feeling it's Brody, isn't it? And I've just not read that bit there. But this guy, they like the look of him. I like the look of him. 15, 6'2", 12 stone. Strength's not brilliant. Natural fitness is great, but his stamina is a bit poor. Got good jump reach. Balance is good. He's slow, but he's got good teamwork, good work rate. His determination is pretty poor, but he's got good composure and he's aggressive. He's going to get bookings. He's going to be one of those defenders that he's just going to boom, poleaxe people. He's just going to think, you think you're winning, I'd rather nut you than you win that ball, my friend. He's going to be one of those. He's going to be one of those sorts of guys. Simon Big, God, he looks knackered. He's had a difficult paper round. Decent ability. Kicking's good. Rushing out, 10. Tendency to punch is low. Eccentricity's 10, so it's not too bad. Bravery's good. Decision making's okay. Positioning, teamwork, and work rate could be good. 5'9", 11 stone. He's going to be one of those we'll just have to play it by ear kind of guys, I think. Wow, get your Seth Rollins blonde streak going on, my friend. Mike Bennett. He looks very decent. He's the guy that they like the look of when it came to the, you know, when they have that one that they particularly like. He was the guy, if I remember rightly. Very decent potential ability. He's got good pace, good fitness, good stamina, reasonable strength. You know, it's not great. He's quite brave, got good leadership, determination of 10, not brilliant, not bad. His other attributes will need working on, but he could do something for us in the future going forwards, definitely. And that's it. So it's not a great youth intake by any stretch of the imagination. Let me just see if it was him that they were attending that game. No, it was Jamie Davis. It was Jamie Davis. It was that guy that they like the look of. Don't know why I thought the other guy. No idea. And Snee's gone back on loan to Newport. He's gone back down to his friends at Newport. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to now have a little look at the youth candidate match and just see if anybody stands out. See if we think anybody does really look decent. I can't believe this. I almost forgot to tell you. Nana's gone. Nana came to me and was like, look, I've played some games this season. Now I'm not in the team. I need to play football. I was like, Nana, dude, I know, but I can't guarantee it. And he was like, I understand, boss. Let me go, man. So I offered him mutual termination. He accepted, and he didn't want any compensation, which I thought was freaking top dollar from the guy. So he went, and I kept looking at him, and he's moved to another local team called Colville. And why is Andy Moran as the backup? That's ridiculous. Dalton Page. Comfort him. And I was like, you know, I thought I'd have a look. And he's gone down to Colville, and I thought, oh, they're going to be like, you know, Northern Premier, something like that. Had a little look. And they're actually 5th in the conference Premier. Martin Ford's in charge. They've got David McGoldrick going on there. They've got some good young players. They've got Rob Cole, who's somebody who I've actually looked at as a possible signing when he was at when he was on loan at Darlington, and he's gone on a free. He's actually available. We could snap him off them for free. No strings attached. So let's have a little look, see. Wow. I'm not offering him that. Let's go 350. No. Okay, we'll go 400. Works for them. That was simple enough. Any compensation due? None, because he's on a non-contract basis. So they've got Nana Jordan. We're hopefully going to take Rob Cole off them. Oh wow, Frank Lund. Sign him whatever the price. Really? Wow, he is good. He is very good. I'll remember that. I'm gonna keep going back to Colville. They look as if they've got a decent little setup going on. Wow, look at him, Sam Herbert, 190 grand. Where are they getting these kids from, man? Jesus, has there been some sort of takeover there? Jonathan Abeeka's there. I mean, he's 31 now, yeah. But my God, they've got some good players. They could be another underdog that's going to, you know, come up through the... Jason Punchin's there. He's not happy. Probably because he's not playing, but he's there. Wow, they're doing well. They're financially insecure. I'm not surprised at the players they've got going in there. But yeah, that's impressive for them. Fair play to them. Fair play. So we've replaced Jordan as captain. We face them. Oh, goody. Moran, who we brought in on loan, is injured for 3 freaking weeks. Can you terminate the loan when they pick up an injury? I can't remember. No. It hasn't given me the option there to either. Sometimes it gives you that option where you can, you know, go and say yay or nay to the termination of a loan. But let's get on with this, because this video is dragging on. This is going to be longer than a normal freaking video. We're going to have a little look here. And so who's right, so the white team are the candidates, the reds, the actual team. Sorry guys, I've got my throat is absolutely caning me. I'll tell you why in a minute. It's actually quite comical as to why my hay fever's really kicked off again today. You'll probably find it quite funny. Well, I hope you do anyway. Quite inspiring and quite funny, to be fair. But the players we want to keep an eye on today: English, Fryer, Bennett, Davis. Okay. And then the others we'll just sort of keep an eye on. I'm particularly interested in Fryer because he looks like a bloody beast. But yeah, I mean, obviously we want to look at all of them, but the main ones: Davis, English, Fryer, Bennett, with Fryer leading the way. So let's get out there. Let's see how they do. So English is offside already. Davis to Glover to Fryer, Bennett. Oh goodness! But that was determination from Fryer. He lost the ball, but he went after it and he won it back straight away, straight off the bat. It's impressive from him. Well done, well dealt with by Wildy. Davies, Glover. Oh, that was... Oh, no, poor defending. Oh, that's poor defending, that. But the youth candidates, Guthrie. Oh, and Hook took it off English. Hook, one of the kids that came through... was it last season or the season before? I can't fully remember. Who's that with the knot? Number 9. Oh, Beard. Guthrie. Fryer. He's very determined to get the ball back. Poor from Davis. Oh, Fryer. Oh, poor finish. He just sort of turned and smashed it. Bennett sends it in. Been cleared by Hook. Is Fryer now. Fryer. Oh. He's I think nerves might be playing a bit of a part in him at the moment. A good first half from the candidates. Poor from the under 18s. Very poor from the under 18s. Okay. Not much kicking off now, is there? It's kind of died down a bit. I'm surprised they haven't taken off the number 9. Well done. English to Horton, who's up top now. Davies, Wildig. Cut out again. So Horton's the one who they said had looked decent, but his stats were pretty poor. Oh, well done, Davis. Well done. Oh, beautiful from Davis. The kid they recommended, the one they said keep an eye on him. That was brilliant. Here we go now. We've got the not responding. It's the first time I've loaded the highlights, but he cut that out there beautifully. Let it go a bit, but look at that for a strike. Poor from the goalkeeper. Very poor. But at youth level, that's the sort of stuff you expect. But brilliant from Davies. Here's Horton, Brown. Saved by Martin. Oh, well cut out. His Beard, the young keeper. Go on, English. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was poor. He was doing so well there. He sort of... Oh, goal from Storer. Damn, that was poor from English. He gave the ball away. They've come down. They've punished us. Poor defending. Poor goalkeeping as well. But a good finish from Storer there. Captain of the young boys. In the under-18s. But all things considered, a draw, fair result. Fair result. But all things considered, you know, the players aren't that great, some of them. That was a damn good game and a damn good showing from them. I was impressed with that. Very impressed. They did well. Where are we? Okay. How long is he out for? 11 days. Evaluated. So I'm going to let him, because I have a lot of trust in Joel Everingham. Despite the fact he looks a bit dicey. I do have a lot of trust in the guy. He has never really sent me wrong. So I'm not going to reject any of the contracts. So he will go. I will give them all an opportunity one way or another. Well, I should think I am. I think I was, you know, why are they so surprised that I was spotted there watching my youth team? Stupid boys. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below what you thought. One of Davies, that was a cracking, the way he just sort of closed the ball down, broke away. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I was keeping an eye on Hook for the under-18s. He's, you know, he's kind of involved to a degree in my first team. He's 16, 110k. Well, that's gone up. When did he break in? Yeah, it was last year. He played 7 games last year and got a goal for us. But I was impressed with him in that under-18s game. Is there anybody you noticed that you were quite impressed with? Let me know in the comments below. Please, guys, we need to like interact. This isn't just about me doing this. You guys, you know, you're going to spot things that I'm going to miss and vice versa. So let me know, guys. Just sort of tick over. There's a few in the comments that are always there. And God damn it, I love you guys for being there. Thank you so much. But, you know, if you're new, don't be afraid to speak up. There's no right or wrong way to play this game. There's no wrong comments. There's just comments that you will, you know, you will think are right. Other guys will think are right, but I want to do it a different way, and vice versa. You know, you guys will be like, dude, you're so wrong. Don't do it. And, you know, you may come up with an idea. You may say, look, that guy who you like the look of, I wouldn't sign him because of this. And then I'll be like, oh, yeah, good point, thank you. So don't forget, guys, comment below it. Spank the old like button. I think the last episode's up to 7 now. Be cool if we could get likes on this video up to 10. That'd be sweet. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, consider doing so, guys. Just hit the button. Check out the other videos. Really appreciated. Remember, in the comments, don't be mean, keep it keen. Don't be mean, keep it keen. Keep it clean even. And I will see you all in the next episode. Toodle pip.